There are moments when life quietly asks everything of us. Not in dramatic headlines, not with warning, but in subtle ways that test the foundation of who we are and who we lean on. For years, Craig Melvin has been a familiar and reassuring presence in American homes. His calm delivery, thoughtful interviews, and steady demeanor made him more than a news anchor. He became a trusted companion to mornings, a voice of balance in a world that often feels unsteady. So when Craig stepped away, viewers noticed, and they wondered. Behind the scenes, a deeply personal chapter was unfolding, one that would test not only Craig's resilience, but the strength of his family bond. Craig has always spoken openly about the importance of health, balance, and perspective. Yet, like so many people in their middle years, he came to face a moment when listening to his body became impossible to ignore. Recovery, in any form, is rarely just a physical journey. It demands patience, humility, and an acceptance that life may need to slow down before it can move forward again. For a man accustomed to early mornings, tight schedules, and constant responsibility, stepping back was not easy, but it was necessary. At the heart of Craig's comeback was his family, his wife, Lindsay, and their children, who became his steady ground during a season of uncertainty. While Craig focused on healing, they focused on holding everything together, not through grand gestures, but through daily reassurance, quiet encouragement, and unwavering presence. For viewers in their 60s, this story resonates deeply. It reflects a stage of life where priorities shift, where health becomes personal, and where family takes on an even more profound meaning. It reminds us that resilience is rarely a solo act. It is shared, nurtured, and sustained by those who walk beside us. Lindsay, a journalist herself, understood the demands of public life, yet during Craig's recovery, her role evolved beyond professional understanding into something far more intimate. She became a source of calm when worry surfaced, a reminder of perspective when fear crept in, and a partner who understood that healing doesn't follow a strict timeline. What makes this story so powerful is its quiet honesty. There were no dramatic declarations, no polished speeches about strength, just a family choosing patience over pressure, support over expectation, and health over appearances. Craig has since reflected on how the experience reshaped his outlook. Recovery forced him to reassess what truly matters. Success, he realized, means very little without well-being. Achievement feels hollow without the ability to enjoy the people you love. That realization is one many in their 60s understand well. After decades of building careers, raising families, and meeting responsibilities, life begins to ask different questions. Not what have you achieved, but who are you sharing your life with? And are you taking care of yourself? Craig's return to television wasn't just a professional comeback, it was a personal one. Viewers noticed a renewed sense of gratitude in his presence, a softness layered over his strength, a quiet acknowledgement that life is fragile and time is precious. And woven into every moment of that return was the unbreakable spirit of his family. Their support wasn't visible on camera, but it was unmistakable. It lived in Craig's steadiness, in his renewed focus, and in the authenticity he brought back with him. This story isn't about perfection. It's about resilience earned through vulnerability. It's about understanding that stepping back is sometimes the bravest step forward. And it's about families who weather uncertainty not by pretending everything is fine, but by facing it together. For those watching who have experienced health scares, career pauses, or unexpected life detours, Craig Melvin's journey offers reassurance. It reminds us that setbacks don't erase purpose, that recovery is not a weakness, and that leaning on family is not a failure, it's a strength. Today, Craig continues forward with clarity and perspective shaped by experience. His comeback stands as a testament not only to his determination, but to the love and unity that carried him through. Resilience, as this story shows us, isn't about never falling. It's about rising with gratitude, supported by those who never let go. And in that shared strength, life finds its way forward, steadier, wiser, and deeply human.